cry. Just kidding.
Best answer ever. Just sitting in your house, like with a big box of tissues.
I'll go visit Lindsay and we can cry together. Because if we're losers, at least we're losers together. Oh, thanks. I don't actually cry.
Just being bad. Watch.
Curling or otherwise, I'm sure all of you in some way have some role models that you've looked up to. Who are some of your role models that you've looked up to in curling or other sports, or maybe just in life in general? It could be family, friends. Patty?
Do you? Yes. I feel like I do. Well, personally, I can't pinpoint a specific person because so many people have such an impact on my life. Like, I really look up to Sarah and like her strong-headed.
Didn't see that.
I was wrong.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, really? No. Just her knowledge for the game and her emotion throughout the game, like everything's so positive, and to just keep us in it, even though it must be so hard for her sometimes when we are missing all of our shots. Especially through this past week, like I feel like we really worked through it together.
Thanks, Pat.
Role models, Sarah, Lindsay?
I think I look up to Lindsay a lot. She probably doesn't think so. She's probably like, Sarah thinks so. Cool. But no, Lindsay's been a huge part of my life for the last 8 years. And she saw potential in me a long time ago.
Are you gonna cry?
I'm close. That's gonna make me cry.
And people said Sarah doesn't cry.
Hug it out, hug it out. Okay.
I don't know what to
Like,
do
what
with
do I do?
What are these tears coming out of my eyes?
What's this watery substance?
I didn't even know this happened.
No, ooh.
Seriously.
So Lindsay's obviously had a huge impact on your life, and you've had a lot of support through your family. I've met them myself, so I know it means a lot to you. From a curling perspective, you're going to the Scotties in less than 2 weeks, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We leave on Monday.
Okay. So you're going to be playing against people. Anyone that you've idolized that you're playing against? Anyone you've looked up to?
Well, I think that we've all looked up to Rachel Holman's team just because they've been so successful at such a young age. So that, like, we got to play her before, and we definitely looked up to her then, and I think we still do, especially seeing that they won the Scotties when they were still really young, and that's obviously something that's one of all of our goals. And then I think the other person that all of us look up to a lot is Kevin Cooey, just because he is so successful. That's what I thought you were going to say. He is so successful, and he is from the north, and he's made the sacrifices and the changes that he's needed to get to the level of curling that he's at.
667-6288. Just ignore it. Who that is.
And also, like, he's worked so hard to get to where he is, and he keeps trying, and like, he's gotten there a few times, and so, yeah, we can only look up to that.
Sweeping role models?
Courtney. Joanne.
Courtney.
Can't remember the name.
Sorry, I like idolize her.
On Val Sweeting's team.
Thank you. The team that you're playing first.
Yes, she's unreal, and I can only learn from that experience. Being our first game at the Scotties, I'll definitely just be like all eyes just watching.
Patty's gonna be so starstruck.
Yeah.
Patty like
just
has Kevin
cloud
Martin
nine.
in the Saddle Center, and she's like,
oh, I want to get a picture, and everyone's laughing at me, but I don't care. Oh, and also like my experience at Mix last year in Montreal, I had the chance to play against Cheryl Bernard, and the highlight of that whole week, I was playing lead, and I threw a guard, and she stood behind me and said, you deliver a very nice rock. And I was like, oh my god! Cheryl Bernard just said that to me.
Lindsay,
Yes.
coaching role models or curling role models or otherwise?
There's 4 people that influence me on a regular basis that I go to when I need any sort of, advice on coaching or team dynamic stuff. The first one would be Bill Shearhart, high performance coach from BC. He's done a lot of work with us and he's very knowledgeable in all aspects of this game. So he's definitely someone that's helped me a lot. Rose Heiss, she's someone that started coaching me when I was young, and she kind of helped me be a curler as well as kind of has emotionally pushed me throughout this process with the girls. Tracy Bilski, always. She's always there to help with the kind of team dynamic issues, sports psychology stuff, and she's just a wealth of knowledge that without her, I don't know if I would still be doing this. And definitely last but not least, my dad.
Who is also a co-coach of the team.
Yeah. More tears.